So for the next phase, I'm going to bring in Mark Martina. He's going to show us Cognos Analytics, which is the new generation of Cognos, and looking at some of the reports that are available from there. As you know, so that's more of an enterprise reporting solution as opposed to a discovery. So thank you for your time, and I'd like to bring on Mark.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Martina. I'm a system architect with TechD. So I actually go in and do implementations. A couple things. I'm going to have a really quick presentation here. I'm going to give kind of a taste of what's going on. One thing that's big is mobile devices. So what I have with me is an iPad. Active Reports or Cognos is mobile, essentially reporting. What's very nice about it is that it is no longer connected. So you wake up in the morning, you have an internet connection, you either get a push or pull of the report. It's on your iPad, you now have it forever. You're in a plane, you're at a client site, you have no connection, the report still works. It's graphical, looks good, easy to use. You can just swipe things back and forth. Very simple, very easy. It's great for outside salespeople, great for the Cs as well, and becoming very popular in the Cognos world. I can hand this out to everybody. It's not a door prize, so I kind of want it back. But if you want to take a look at it, I also have the physical report itself. You can download the Cognos mobile app for free. I'll give you the report example. It's the exact same data that Joe was showing you, just in a different format. And again, the mobile is excellent because it is, it is completely portable, it's graphical, it's very easy to use. So that's one thing. Next, dashboards. Okay, and it looks actually excellent up there. It looks kind of boxy on my screen here. It's all squished. Dashboards. This is a Cognos dashboard. Currently, this is what I would consider new Cognos. If you have Cognos and it doesn't look like this, you have probably old Cognos or you're implementing the older features. This dashboard is alive and well. The purpose of it is to be easy to use, simple, but very also informative and aesthetically pleasing as well. So if you take just a quick look and we can review this, we've got our different filter criteria. Again, organized, easy to use, very simple. The training time for someone using a dashboard like this is you give them a link and you teach them how to double click and they're pretty much good to go. All right, so I can select anything I want. So if I've got E's, R's, and W's, I pick my E's. I hit apply. All of a sudden the filter now applies and everything changes. So again, graphical, easy to use, simple. Very little training, very little anything. Filters, again, easy to use. I click on filters. It shows me what's already been filtered. I have my different reports, my different charts, graphs. I can actually have all my reports actually listed out in here as well. So it's a one-stop shop. So I've got my format sample report, also called my ugly report. It's very ugly, but it shows you all the different things you can do with a report. And these are kind of more traditional reports you see, but they're static, they're dead. Right? They're okay because you can drill through them, but we want interactive. So I can click on things, I can drill through on my different graphs, my different charts, and I can see different data that pops up. Interactive is what you want. You want it to be very easy for someone to come in and get the data, get the information they need. Another thing that's big is we can put our KPIs right on it. So again, I pop in, I know right away, what are my numbers? Am I high? Am I low? I can do any kind of variances. Geospatial is a big deal right now too. Cognos is an analytical platform. We can do pretty much anything with it. In this case, what we did was we integrated it with Google Maps. So if I click on my customers with my little icon, what happens is it takes all that data, whatever I filtered, and it brings it out and it actually maps it and integrates that Google map with Cognos itself. So pretty much you have no idea really where Cognos ends, Google Maps starts. It's completely integrated. Everything is completely customizable. So I have my Cognos traditional report on the right. I've got my graph, my chart, my map on the left. If I click on any point, it kind of looks just like when you go to Google Maps, except we customized it. I actually have a street view in there. I have details about the customer. That is part of my Cognos environment. I've completely integrated the two. One thing I found is when you have a lot of points, it's a little bit of a challenge to figure out which point is yours. So the list here, if I want to actually find true serve, I can just go show details. It actually finds it on the map and brings it up instantly. I want to find Walmart Corp. There it is. Street view. I just click on the street view. Now all of a sudden the street view pops up. I go back. I'm right where I started before. So again, the whole purpose is to be very intuitive, very easy to use. Training-wise, if somebody gave you a dashboard like this, what would you do? You do a 15-minute overview WebEx. Now everybody's educated, they know exactly what they're doing. So this is the new Cognos. It's fast, it's easy to use, it's simple, and it gives users exactly what they want. And I'm definitely a little late on time. So in addition to that, Cognos is constantly evolving, right? So this is kind of the latest, greatest, and this will be the latest, greatest for probably another 15 minutes. It's kind of like, a cell phone, right? But it's powerful, it's exactly what you're doing, but we can see a lot of things that are coming in the future. So one of the things that we can see is there's a new version of Cognos called Cognos Analytics. And it actually isn't even out yet, but it's supposed to come out very soon. If I go to My Contact, I've got my higher ed dashboard. This dashboard is showing you the exact same data that's in that active report that's floating around somewhere on my lost iPad probably. And it's also showing you the same data that Joe was showing you with Watson Analytics. And you can see that it's very similar to the Watson Analytics feel. Right? That chart looks exactly like the one in Watson Analytics. Again, it's kind of not designed for the screen, so it's very large. But again, it's easy to shrink it down. If I want it to fit a little bit better, I just grab it and shrink it down somehow. It could be, yeah, absolutely. It could be anything you want. So you can have any detailed reports, and you drag them in, drag them out, whatever you really want to do. But the thing is that it's a very similar look, a very similar feel. Because right now, everybody's reporting tool is just that. It's a report, you have to read it, you have to figure things out. With the intelligence of Watson Analytics, which seems to be kind of embedding in Cognos BI, now it's going to actually start telling you what's going on. You're going to ask it questions, it's going to answer you. You're going to say things like, good morning, computer, and it's going to say good morning back. All right, so that's kind of where it's at. Again, very quick. So if anyone wants a little bit more of a deeper dive, again, right next door, the glass room will be there. That's pretty much it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so-
everyone.